I guess there's no line today.
Combo spicy, please. Combo spicy.
Hey, how are you?
I'm spicy.
Wonderful. I'll have a lamb over rice spicy, please.
Lamb rice spicy?
Yes, and a pineapple soda. Yes. Did you hear me say you wanted another soda? Daddy.
I'm right here, Joe.
This is what I mean, the machine gun things. In Raleigh, it would tell you.
Yeah.
Well, this might not be news to you, but I don't see them anywhere either. I know. Yeah, we're definitely going inside Founders Hall. We're definitely going inside Founders Hall.
Yeah, I think we'll go ahead. That's it.
Go inside Founders Hall.
Well, Brad is not here.
Well, what are we going to do with our food?
Yeah, I can feed it to you.
It's cold. Uh-huh. The pineapple soda.
I found Pepsi, what do you want?
Pepsi.
Yeah. Diet Cola.
Yeah, I can under the sun, yeah.
We're going to go inside Founders Hall.
eat under the sun. Yeah.
Okay.
What, is it cold for you? Yeah. It's cold. Well, in a couple months, we're going to be complaining that it's too freaking hot, so.
Yeah. What is life, Joe? Okay, I got something for the Chillington.
The sun is pretty nice.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
I did pretty good getting over here, didn't I?
Yeah. You gotta go through that thing where you wouldn't look for the button.
Yeah, you know why?
I understand now that you explained it to me. Because you were waiting for help. All right, Joe. I'm going to taste one to make sure it's not too hot.
Okay.
Hurry on, Luke. Spicy as hell, but not too hot.
We got here early.
This is that lumber rice.
Yep.
And it mixes good with sauce and meat.
Yeah, it does.
So that'll be good to make at home. Right?
Mm-hmm. Italy didn't do too well with the colonial thing. But they tried, like parts of the Middle East.
I think the only thing they did was Ethiopia.
Well, they've got what became Eritrea. Libya.
Eritrea.
They did Libya.
Yeah, Eritrea is a modern thing. Sorry. Let me get my phone and check the text message. Make sure Brad didn't try to text me.
I got Eritrea, the Cuba of Africa.
Yeah, why?
Because it's like a communist state.
That's where they split from Haile Selassie. The Lion of Judah.
They say it's like a combination of Italy and Cuba and Africa.
Who says that?
People that have been there.
Around about. Maybe he's inside Congress.
Very nice under the sun.
Yep.
Isn't it?
Here, have a good salad. Okay, salad's all gone.
Do you have any more rice and stuff?
Oh, yeah. Tell me the truth. I know it's possible because, I mean, if hunger was that bad, you could just grab it with your hand and eat it. But could you really eat this here by yourself? Here, in this setting?
In this setting?
Yeah,
Like without a table?
Yeah.
No, I'd probably get a gyro.
Okay. But at least you're looking for choices. And it's not gyro, it's gyro.
Yeah.
What is it like?
Yeah, yep. It is.
Yeah.
your Tryon Street back there?
Yep, I sure do.
You know, I can tell it's Tryon. Listen.
Oh, there's Brad. Hey, Brad. Hold on, let me go buy his food, okay?
Sure. All right. Yeah? How are you doing?
Where you at, man?
I'm right here. I'm right here.
We got a table here, or what are we doing?
Oh, wow. No, I'm not at a table. I'm just sitting on the bench.
The bench, okay.
Yes, I got my food to my right. Huh?
Yeah, I wasn't sure where would be best.
Best would be inside Founder's
Let's do
Hall.
it.
Okay.
What is Founder's Hall?
It's in the middle. Is that a name to you?
It sounds like the name of a college dorm.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Okay, Joe, I'm going to bring your food, and we're going inside Founder's Hall. It's a lot of shows and stuff go down there.
Okay.
Oh, it's cold. It's cold outside the sun.
Yeah, a little
Oh,
chill.
you better get up, or it's gonna be on your butt.
Is your foot spilled?
No, my bag's on.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right.
Uh-oh. Come on, Joe.
I'll just follow you guys.
Okay. This is the Mosul America building.
Oh,
Corporate offices. And then right next to that, they have Founders Hall with a lot of,
isn't there a hotel near here too?
yeah, there is.
I have a friend who works in this building.
Okay, Joe, you're going to have to open the door because my hands are full, okay?
All right.
All right, I'm going through, Joe.
There's a big fancy door.
All right. There it is.
You in, Brad?
Brad's hands are full, too.
Yep.
So you're going to have to get this door again.
I was asking me if you got inside.
Brad, can you tell Joey what you did? Thank you, gentlemen.
What I did?
Yeah, you
Awesome.
came up
Thank
with a
you.
place for 2 cups. Thank you, gentlemen. All right.
2 cops?
Yeah.
I didn't know that's what they were.
They were.
Yeah. They were helping me because I guess there were a bunch of boxes around the food truck.
Yeah.
And they were kind of giving me a little direction on where to get.
Yeah, but Joe,
What?
you're going to have to hold my hand. I get you the Founders Hall and then you're on the
Okay.
Tell me true, Joe.
I've got a story for you guys.
Oh, where can we sit down? Because I want to hear it.
Yeah, this is something more caring. It's not a great story.
Then next to the escalator, Brad, we're going to be walking through there.
Escalator, water feature.
Yes.
On your left. All right, you need to park it there. Spanish feeding. Hey, Brad. If you go around me, there's a chair there. Right there.
If I stay.
Amen.
So,
If it's too hot enough, it's hot enough. Open that door.
down there. So, the idea was to leave from, so I guess, let me see, let's get one over here.
Sorry. Wrong one. That's Joey.
That's Joey.
This is Joey. Really different?
See what you mean.
Before you tell your story, I'm going to bring you and leave them at your office.
Okay.
4 short sleeve, large t-shirts with a pocket. They say, please help me cross the street.
Oh.
Tap me on my shoulder if you can help.
Oh, you made them, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I got a couple for Joey long sleeves and a couple for Joey short sleeves. Okay, Joe. I'm not going to try to feed you in front of your guys. You do it yourself
Figure
right
that
there.
out. So, this morning I took a lift from the office. The idea was to drop off my bag that I had with me from the weekend. I was going to drop off my weekend bag at home and then just come on to here. Well, the driver kicked me out of the car at my home and left me there and told me that my dog had made his car filthy and that my dog had pooped in his car. Now, of course, my dog didn't do that, and I made him go. I told him, I was like, show me where it is. What he showed me was a little bit of dirt on the floor, like from the bottom of your shoe. So I knew he was full of it, and he kept saying how filthy his car was now, and how he would have to get it washed, and he just abandoned me there at my first stop. So I had to get another lift to come here, and
That's your philosophy.
it's so discouraging when that stuff happens.
May I please open the hot sauce for you?
I think I've already used it. I put it on there.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay. I really hate like hell to hear that because Joey used to pay. What was he used to pay to go to the train station?
$5.
And what did this dude with the accent from Africa?
15.
I wanted to go find a taxi cab driver and at the very least beat the shit out of him with my baseball bat. But Joey didn't let me. But at least the Governor Moorhead School, they called the cab company, they called the city, they got the bad publicity, and they didn't allow them to take any blind people anymore.
Well, I reported the incident to Lyft. I will get my money back. And the driver will probably be suspended, if not downright deactivated. Because I even checked with the second driver. I said, please tell me if he's shedding a lot. And we got out of the car and we looked, and he's like, no, man, there's just a little bit. He's a yellow lab. And so there was no reason for the first driver to do what he did. And,
well, just to give you an idea, when I gave you a ride, he did shed.
yeah.
And I took a vacuum cleaner and he wouldn't come on. So I got me one of those roll-ons and I picked up all the hairs and threw it out and we're done with it.
I think
But
he
they
sheds. They do shed.
Yeah.
And I think he sheds a little bit more than my last guide dog. Or at least it's more noticeable because he's yellow.
It's just like we have a beautiful dog behind us with a family. His name is Archie.
Mm-hmm.
Archie's a barker.
Uh-huh.
Everybody made my wife started. I said, certain dogs bark, okay?
Some dogs do.
And it's right in the middle of the day. It's not like it's the middle of the night barking. And he just runs, and he's a puppy. He runs up all over the place. And there's napkins out underneath your wheel. You have to tell me when to shut the hell up because I'm so used to doing stuff for Joey that I don't want to offend you in
That's
any way.
all right. But that sort of thing.
No, but I honestly wanted to go hurt that guy in Raleigh.
Yeah.
Right?
I can see why.
In his way, he got hurt because, they didn't use him anymore, and, the city, it wasn't just a school full of blind. The whole city said, we're not using your services for anything.
No, the city said they don't do it. They never have. Because of that.
But can you imagine? It's just the best thing that ever happened to us, we were going down to New Orleans on a train. And right after we passed Meridian, Mississippi, or was it on the way back? I don't remember, but this black man, Joey was all excited telling him about New Orleans and everything else. And he got right in front of Joey's face and said, son, I want to tell you, not everybody that gets in front of you is your friend in New Orleans. And that was very true.
Yeah.
It just had it happen to you today.
Gets in front of you?
No, I mean, not everybody out there is nice.
No, they are not.
You done, Joe?
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna put this in a bag and throw it out, okay?
Okay.
I'm feeling the last bite.
Okay.
Should I have that napkin?
Yeah. Oh, sometimes. I love this food truck.
I should have told him no salad.
No, you did.
I told.
Brad filled it. I travel with a spoon.
Yeah?
Because those flimsy things are so hard, so it's easier for Joey to eat with a spoon.
But yeah, it's pretty good food.
Maybe
Oh, yeah.
I want to live until I'm 138. So I can help him out.
Yeah, that's so that food truck is one that's always there.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a Charlotte staple. And your dog is looking at me like, aren't you going to feed me?
No,
I
he's
think
not
it's-
going to feed you.
I didn't have time to go get treats.
Well,
Joey kind of took a little longer than
You didn't tell me you were gonna go get dog treats.
Joey, I don't have to tell you anything. Everything, you know? If I say, hey, it's 12 something, it's time to get up.
time to get up. Were you still in bed?
Yeah, sometimes I sleep. When I get back from work, I'm so tired. I can go to bed at 11 o'clock and stay in bed until 5 p.m. the next day.
Oh wow.
He works hard, okay? Also, remember the autism. He takes a lot of stimulants. Like he takes Concerta, 72 milligrams.
Yeah, and there's always a crash. Let's see, I'm looking for a napkin here.
So, right.
Is this my napkin? I guess
Yeah,
it's-
hold on. They are, so like on, sometimes on the weekend, like Saturday, it's always his crash day. You know? Then we went to the neatest place yesterday.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, it was cool.
You tell him.
We
Tell him
went
about
to
how it worked.
Open Tap yesterday.
What is that, a pub?
It's it's a beer garden sort of thing, but the way it works is you go in there, they give you a wristband, they give you a glass, and it's like, you know, those frozen yogurt places.
Yeah.
It's like that, but with beer.
What, they give you like any kind you want?
Yeah, like you just go and you put your wristband up to the computer, it gets you the beer, and then you put the glass at the bottom, and then you pull the lever down and you pour your beer.
And he charges the bracelet.
I was gonna say, how do you choose which beer you want? What if you want to try a different one?
So they have.
Oh, they have plenty of
That's
it.
one thing. We got the owner, and I said, Scott, the blind man wants to know how he can tell there's no braille on it. He goes, oh shit. He said, well, I said, anytime you want to come back, just go up front and ask one of the staff, and we will take you through. So I went through the whole thing and read him all the different beers.
I bet there were like dozens of them.
There's,
Oh my
God,
God,
there's
Brad.
every beer you want, every craft beer you want, plus a Michelob Ultra for whatever reason they have it.
Yeah, they had beers from Asheville, Durham. They had beers from Morganton. They had beers from Harrisburg. They had beers from here in Charlotte. They have beers from everywhere. They're not a brewery per se. They just buy. In fact, we told him the joke that if Joey ever got laid off again, he was going to go to school and open a brewery right in front of Lion Services and call it the Middle Finger. And Scott said, well, you got your first customer. I'll put it on my
There you
tab."
go. That would be pretty funny.
Yeah. Then I was gonna get Miss Agatha to be my marketing director.
I saw a little news item about lions not too long ago.
Yeah?
Oh wow. We need new lines on the floor.
Oh yeah? What's wrong with the ones you got?
They lead into places they shouldn't.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, they've changed the layout since the lines were put down?
Not sure. Well,
Yes.
they've always been like that.
No, they changed it. Remember, the cafeterias were moved and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, they probably put the lines down at one time, and now the lines probably do need to be changed.
Yeah. Philip said we're gonna redo those.
Brad, let me ask you a question, because I know you're going to be honest with me. now that we're sitting here together, I'm going to a breakfast on Wednesday at Lion Services. They call it dark something. If you want to, they'll let you put an eye
A
back
blind.
so you can eat like a blind person. Anyway, it's a breakfast.
I've heard of it.
I'll be happy to invite you. Is there any way you can make it Wednesday morning?
I think I have a client first thing Wednesday morning.
Shit. Would that be something you'd be interested in when they do it again? I could let you know way ahead of time.
Maybe. I mean, I've never seen how they've done it, so. Of course, eating breakfast is nothing new for me because I am a blind person. But
Yeah, as I was just telling him.
I'd probably have more fun watching everybody else.
Yeah, you'd be among the blind people.
That would
Joey
be
said
so.
it. Joey calls them his people.
Yeah, that'd
By
be
the
so
way, you
much
gotta
fun.
tell him, I heard it was Dean Martin and Smokey Robinson. This is way, way back. Before your time, Brad. But they were talking, Dean was talking to Smokey, they were going to sing together, and he said, Stevie Wonder came up. He said, yeah. Dean Martin said, yes, Stevie Wonder is my golf partner. And Smokey Robinson said, you play golf with Stevie? I said, that's not very fair. He said, of course it is. We play at night.
That's what I always tell them.
There are plenty of blind golfers out there.
Yeah.
There was an Israeli guy who hit a hole in one. This is several years back. I don't know if you ever heard of that.
Well, I come from a golfing family.
I never played. I always wanted to play.
My dad was semi-pro,
Oh, wow.
won some tournaments. I think the rest of that's salad. But everybody in my family pretty much golfs.
But you did tell him no salad, I heard.
Yeah, I didn't want the salad. The rest was very good. I mean, even the salad wasn't bad, but it doesn't mix well with the other stuff.
I love the
It
salad.
looks like you're done, man. I pick that up.
Oh, yes,
and
sir.
put it in
Thank
a
you
bag.
very much.
Brad,
That was very...
if you only knew what a big pleasure it is for me, you wouldn't even think it.
It's good to be with you guys, especially after what happened with that Lyft driver.
Yeah.
Well, some of us are good people out here. They would never do anything like that. I take a can.
All right.
Put her in there. Let's see. Oh, there's the black. He's trying to eat the rice off the floor. Breaks my heart.
You want. He likes. Well, that's what dogs do, ain't it?
What's that?
Try to eat stuff off the floor.
Well, sometimes.
Is he like starving when you get home usually?
Sometimes.
Gentlemen, there are bathrooms here if you need to use them. Joe?
Yeah. What did you jump for? Hey, buddy. Hi.
That tail is just a wagon.
All right.
But have you noticed, I know you came from out there, have you noticed how the Panthers and the Bears have been trading players back and forth amongst them?
I have heard a little bit about it. I don't follow football very much, but I have heard some of that.
Yeah, the Panthers and the Bears are like trading partners.
Well, maybe the Panthers will improve then.
I
Yeah.
think they will. They'll make it some good picks.
I know they just hired a new head coach for however many millions.
Yeah.
So have you... Oh, that's your card.
Yeah.
Have you gotten to use your street crossing card yet?
No.
No?
We were waiting for you.
So here, I noticed there are a lot more people.
Yes.
I also noticed, at least when I crossed, what was it? Tryon. I guess that was Tryon I crossed with the food truck, or was that Trade?
You crossed Tryon.
Tryon. I noticed that the signals were set up very well, although you might still have a hard time hearing them.
Yes, because they're machine gun things.
They're machine gun, yeah. And knowing where the sound is coming from is kind of the important part. So for you, the trick will be to get yourself linked up with that assistance, because you want that assistance to make the crossing, right?
Yes.
And you know, the whole idea with this lesson, it might even be a short lesson, but the whole idea is I just want you to experience holding up your street crossing card, getting that assistance, and making it across without me being the one to do it.
Yes.
Right? And so we're hoping that this is likelier for that to happen.
Yes. There were lots of people over here.
There were.
You know that he was escorted by 2 police officers.
Really?
I don't
With
recommend.
guns and chest.
Yeah, I guess I was a bad dude. I don't know if I recommend crossing where the food truck is, because there's a lot of boxes around it. But I want you to, maybe those policemen are still there, but I want you to locate the crossing, get yourself set up for it, hold up your card so that you get people's attention, and when someone asks, do you need some help, I want you to explain what you need.
Yes.
Because you can say, yeah, I have, however you want to say it, I'm deafblind, or I have hearing loss and I'm blind, well, whatever you want to say. And can I take your elbow to cross the street? Because that's going to be your safest street crossing strategy.
Yes.
Okay? And that's really all I want you to do. I want you to experience that. And we can, I guess y'all parked near here.
And we took the train.
Oh, you took the train?
Yeah.
So what we can do is we can have you cross the street, and when we're ready to take the train, because we'll take it down to the train. Where did you park?
485.
Okay, so y'all will take the train. Y'all will take the gold line down, and then you'll go to the blue line, right?
No, we walked the 2 blocks, 3. I don't know if it's 2 or 3, because Brevard kind of hidden, so it's more like 2.
You walked up here from
CTC.
Okay, you walked up here from CTC.
Yes.
Okay, but to get to CTC in the first place, you took the blue line
Yes.
from 485?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, it'll be, so maybe we'll go back to CTC together, because we'll all have to go there.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can work on, how am I going to get to the blue? Do you know how you're going to get from the gold line to the blue?
We took the
No, not we, you. How are you going to get from the gold line when we get to the CDC to the blue line track? How would you do that if we were not here?
I would just ask security, but
Of course you would. That's
Yeah.
exactly what you would do. That's what I would do.
I don't know how I would find the booth though. Because see, if you're gonna for me, if it's gonna be a struggle to find the booth, you might end up finding the entrance to go to the blue line before you find the security booth.
So let's backtrack it. You're stepping off the blue line,
Yes.
or the gold line.
Yes.
You know that you want to get to the blue line. You know that you don't know exactly where it is.
Yes.
And you don't know exactly where the security booth is. What's the most sensible thing you could do?
Ask someone.
Ask someone.
on the
What would you
streetcar,
ask them?
Can you help me get to the? I can either ask them about if they can help me get to the security booth, or if they could help me get to the blue line.
Either one. Now, when you say the security booth, do you mean the customer service booth on the central island there? Or
Yes.
do you mean something else?
I mean the customer service
Like
booth.
like where you buy passes and tickets.
Yes.
Yeah, that's customer service. But or yeah, you could say, hey, do you know where the blue line is? Can I get your assistance to walk there? Because you know that bus terminal is noisy and crowded, and it doesn't have a lot of reference points for knowing how to get around, and that's if you have full hearing.
Yes.
You know,
Are they gonna fix that when they put it underground?
when they put one underground.
The CTC.
I wasn't aware the CTC was going underground.
They keep talking about it on the news. Oh, we're gonna put the CTC underground.
I don't know how that's going to fix the problems, but
Yeah, I don't either.
I know that's going to fix the problem if you guys go in front of city council and let them know, hey, we're here.
I have a couple of times. But yeah, I mean, if interesting, but the whole CTC underground.
Yeah, except for the city Lynx Gold line and the Lynx Blue line.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see how that's going to happen anytime soon.
I
It
want to
won't.
say this too.
I'll be your age by the time that happens.
Here. You want to use
Oh, I'm good on
No,
this.
I'm good.
You'll be my age, huh?
Yeah.
How old do you think I am?
You told me you had a 40th birthday.
Oh, okay. And you're 20.
30. I'm
What was I
22.
doing when I was 23? When I was 23, I was still in college.
I'm going to go into the bathroom and catch up with you guys.
Okay.
Just unless you want it different, Brent.
No.
Just because you guys are working on a project, I will stay behind. I mean,
Okay.
I will be within view of you guys, but I will stay behind and not interfere in anything.
Yeah, so we might do a street crossing or two, depending on how it goes with assistance, and then we'll catch the train. I just really want to have him have success using that car.
Okay.
That's what I want to see. All right, Joey, do you know how to get out of here? Because I don't.
Let's see. Well, you gotta put the water feature on your right side. And then there will be, you gotta go past the escalators. Those need to be on your left. And then there will be a carpet.
Well, get your cane out. Let's go. Let's see you figure.
The direction that you're facing.
Okay. And if you get something wrong, Joey, what are you gonna do?
Retrace steps or ask someone if I could.
Okay. You go ahead. I'm gonna follow the sound of your cane or you touching, whichever it is.
Alright.
Maybe both.